Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Identity Insights by Indicio. I'm your host, Tim Spring, and today I'm joined by Indicio VP of Business Development, James Schulte, and we're here to discuss Proven Sandbox. Thank you again for joining me today, James. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Hey, thanks, Tim, for having me on. Always happy to chat. Yeah, excited to introduce Indicio Proven Sandbox and what the features are and what our customers can look forward to having with that. But myself, as Tim introduced, I'm James Schulte, Vice President of Business Development here at Indicio, and I help connect teams and organizations around the world to the proper resources to get their projects up and going, to get their products to market, to get the help they need to start using verifiable credentials.
All right, awesome. Well, yeah, before we dive into, what Sandbox is, would you mind giving me a general kind of brief description of what Proven is?
Yeah, so Proven is Indicio's product suite. Proven is a complete trusted digital ecosystem. Everything that you need to set up a verifiable credential ecosystem. So it comes complete with the software components needed for the creation and issuance of a digital verifiable credential. It comes with a digital wallet. It comes with the verifier software. It also comes with a connection to a distributed ledger to act as the verifiable data registry. So Indicio Proven is essentially everything that you would need in a kit to start using credentials, and it can be integrated into your current existing software architecture, into your enterprise software systems, or it can be obviously customized and turned into a product platform of your own. So there's a lot that you can do with it.
So what does the Sandbox version of this environment look like? How does it differ from like the full Proven?
Yeah, so it's kind of like what it sounds like. So a sandbox version, it's a temporary starter environment for R&D teams and developers to start testing their ideas because it comes complete with all of the software components that you need to create, issue, and hold credentials. Teams can skip the part of setting up and configuring and spending the time doing the heavy lifting. They can go straight into the fun stuff that they're wanting to do, the testing and development. So yeah, you don't have to spend resources building your own. It comes with the pieces that can be used in the early stages of a project. This is especially important for R&D teams or digital lab teams who are looking to prove out a specific concept or show business value to internal stakeholders or business partners. So it's a starter environment. Later, after testing it out, after proving your concept, it's easy to scale up into an actual proven environment or scale up with additional issuer agents and verifier agents. And Indicio helps with that, the migration to a full live production proven environment.
Awesome. Well, that definitely sounds like a cool way to get started with this technology. But would you mind telling me exactly kind of what you get, what comes in the package, if you will?
Mm-hmm. So the idea behind this package is to give developers and technical teams everything that they would need to successfully work through their testing phases or their proof of concept phase before they upgrade into a full proven ecosystem. So in addition to coming with the actual environment itself and with access to Proven and to the software agents for the credential creation and issuance and verification, it also comes with the full technical support from the Indicio team to help work through any questions, any technical support related things that might come up if they're having trouble understanding how it's working, or they have a question about how to, for example, create their own schema, or if they were looking to customize a certain component of it, how would they do that? So our team is on hand to help with that. In terms of the actual environment and the hosting and the configuration of the agents, that's something that obviously we'd be handling, but we can obviously step in and help with more beyond that to make sure that it's a successful proof of concept. So in addition to the environment and the support, it also comes with a whole academic track to help teams level set and be on the same page about the technology and what is going on behind the scenes. So that comes with training for executives, for decision makers, for product managers, marketing teams, for example, having an understanding of how it can be used. There's also trainings for the technical teams themselves. So you have trainings over components such as the issuer agent or the verifier agent, or what's going on down at the ledger level. Looking down the protocol layer two, training specifically out about DIDCOM and how that's used and how that works. So training for all audiences that would be relevant for, relevant in getting a project up and going. Cool thing about this package is that Proven Sandbox, there's a Proven Sandbox version for each of our current proven iterations or configurations. So you might be aware we have Proven Finance, which is an instance of Proven specifically for finance, as it sounds, obviously, where you have credentials for things like KYC or bank account credentials, customer credentials, membership credentials. On the employment side, Proven Works, you have work credentials, employment certification, those types of credentials. So in Proven Sandbox, you would have a basic configuration of your choice coming with various credential schemas like that. So that's something that you could ask us, talk with us about, and we'll get you the right Proven Sandbox version set up for you.
So why did Proven Sandbox come about? Like, what made Indicio feel like they needed to put this package together?
Mm-hmm. So it came directly from demand from our customers, talking with them and hearing that they wanted an easy entry into getting started with verifiable credentials. They wanted specifically a temporary environment for their teams to start testing. So specifically from larger enterprises who have R&D teams, or you could even say smaller businesses who maybe aren't ready to commit to a full ecosystem or don't have a fully fleshed out business value use case yet. They're wanting to dip their toes in the water, so to say. They wanted a way to get up and going. We also found that just delivering the technology, is good, but providing educational resources along with that to help them understand, here's how you could apply it to your specific use case. Here's how you can tailor it to the specific business challenges you're meeting. So in those workshops and in those trainings, really nailing down on what exactly their problem statement is and how this applies to them. So yeah, directly from customer demand, and we've seen that it's been a great way for teams to shorten the learning curve and significantly reduce the cost to entry into getting their products up to market.
Okay, so what are some of the business impacts that some customers have seen, if you know of any, when using Proven Sandbox?
Mm-hmm. I would say one of the biggest impacts we've seen with our customers is that they are able to quickly get internal buy-in into their use case or their product idea that they have. So specifically, if it's an R&D team or, as mentioned, a digital labs team, and they have an idea and they need to get internal stakeholder buy-in, either for budget purposes or investment purposes, this is a great way to have something tangible and real to show to other decision makers, and to really get that buy-in that they need to move on to really fleshing it out and building a product. So great way to wow the decision makers, I'd say, is one of the quickest things. I'd say another impact is it shortens the timeline to development. So instead of spending months and months wheels spinning on trying to come up with the theory behind a business case, this is a great way to get your hands dirty and to actually use real working technology to generate new ideas or to generate new questions that you maybe didn't have before. So learning by doing for these teams significantly shortens the amount of time it takes them to get to production phase.
No, that totally makes sense. No need to reinvent the wheel
exactly
when it comes to this kind of stuff. So, all right, very cool. It looks like that is about our time for today. So thank you again for joining me here, James. If you at home are interested in verifiable credential technology and you'd like to learn a bit more, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll continue to bring you some educational content. And if you have any questions or topics that you'd like for us to cover specifically, go ahead and leave a comment below. We'll read and address them. And one last time, thanks, James. If someone's interested in trying Proven Sandbox themselves or maybe learning a little bit more, where would you suggest they go?
Yeah, you can learn more on our website. I believe we have a new page all about Proven Sandbox. Also, feel free to reach out and we can give you a live demo of Proven itself, and show you the different configurations of it. As mentioned, Proven Finance, Proven Works, and we can show you what that environment would look like in Proven Sandbox. Also happy to chat more about the trainings that come with that. But yeah, please feel free to reach out anytime.